So, why I left the Philippines permanently, not temporarily, not, oh my God, I'm dying to go back to paradise, but I left the Philippines and I will not be returning to the Philippines ever. How's that? So, I'm going to say a lot of things, and I know that some people are going to feel some type of way about the things that I say, but I want you to understand that you started watching this channel for a reason. And whether it became popular to dislike me and you jumped on that goober bandwagon, or you thugged it out, you know, for a while, and then you decided you were smarter than me because you've been in the Philippines for 3 months. Well, either way, I'm going to break this down and I'm going to be pretty offensive and I'm going to tell you the actual truth that nobody will ever tell you. And number one, I'm going to tell you, and this is going to be offensive. This is going to be hard to hear, especially for somebody that's in the honeymoon period with the country or just, has found it as their place. But I'm going to say it, and it's the truth. The quality of life in the Philippines is extremely low. Okay? And I'm going to give you a few reasons why. The air quality is very, very bad in the Philippines. The food is very, very hard to get high quality foods. The healthcare in the Philippines is garbage. There was an incident with my ex-girlfriend's auntie, and I think that there was some malpractice type of things happening. And I won't go into detail, but I would just say that even the best hospitals, especially on the public side, be extremely careful. Okay. So what the reality is that I really, really did love the Philippines. I was in a situation when I went to the Philippines where I was very much estranged from my family, and I had moved to my hometown in California from Las Vegas and sort of reclaimed my glory as a young man and dated some of the girls that I dated 20 years previously and had quite a ball. And then I had returned back to Las Vegas after breaking up with the second girl that I dated in the Los Angeles area of California. So when I came back to Las Vegas, I kind of felt like in a weird place where I didn't really feel like I had a family anymore, and I was fighting with my dad, etc. And I really felt as though my option in life was to sort of go somewhere where it would be very possible to live on, say, four, five, six, $700 a month. Because in Las Vegas, my monthly was maybe $3,000 if I did nothing, $4,000 if I went out at all, $5,000 if I partied, whatever. So it was very expensive. So my essential thought was, I'm just going to go to the Philippines and live for $400 a month, and maybe I can last the rest of my life. I don't know, maybe I had like 50 bands or something, and I was unrealistic, So whatever it was, I was like, okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And then in reality, um, when I went there, the Philippines is charming. It's real. I'll never forget getting off the airplane in Cebu at 3 in the morning and seeing like three people on a scooter. And, it's really an amazing place. All the stuff I said at the beginning is true. But I mean, why would a guy like me, contrary to popular belief, who could easily afford to live in America and always has been able to, um, subject himself to that? Because it was an adventure and because it really is a magical place. Especially getting off the plane in Cebu in 2022, I have to admit that was really magic to me. I don't know what it was, but it was a really amazing adventure. And, I really, really loved it until I didn't anymore. And I think it's sort of the death by a thousand paper cuts scenario. First of all, the dating there isn't really optimal for me. Um, I like variety. I do like to enjoy white girls sometimes. And I also am not marriage minded. I'm not super into being like a sugar daddy and stuff, and I've never had to be. So like basically like a lot of losers have gone over to the Philippines and kind of ruined it. And the worst thing about the Philippines is not the Filipinos, it's not the Filipinas, it's not the beautiful beaches. You know what the worst thing about the Philippines is? All the reject expats that congregate there because they can't get pussy anywhere else. They're really an embarrassment. You know what I mean? That's the sad thing. Like the people that will constantly threaten you and message you and say, I'm going to get you arrested and I'm going to have you kicked out of the country and deported and jailed. Shut the fuck up and have 10 seats, bum. You will do nothing ever in your life, I promise. Okay? Besides comment, of course. So yeah, at the end of the day, man, I left the Philippines and I'm going to tell you what. I don't like the laws in the Philippines. I'm going to say another thing. I really, really think Vitaly should be released now. If not now, pretty shortly. You know what I mean? I think the message has been received, okay, guys? And again, I'm going to say a lot of unpopular things that nobody else will say because it's the motherfucking truth, and I don't care. I genuinely don't care. If you think you're smarter than me, where do you spend 3 years boots on the ground and hit me back? Even you even last as long as I did. A lot of these newbies coming to the Philippines and thinking that they're womanizers or that this and that. Dude, it's your money and your money only. I promise. And you'll think, oh, but I'm just buying her food and this and that. These girls are poor. That's something to them. Okay. So if you think that you're a playboy in the Philippines, just visit your home country for a minute. Your home country will always show you if you're a playboy. And I'll tell you another reason of why I'm leaving the Philippines permanently. And this is way too honest, but I'll say it. When I came back to America in January of 2025, I started cheating on my girlfriend in the Philippines. Yes, I just said that. And I have to admit, I really enjoy A, white women, and B, American women. I know it's crazy, but if you watch my channel closely, you would see that there was a couple of American women that I got super close with that were fans of mine that were very successful. So that Filipino Americans. So at the end of the day, when I cheated on my girl multiple times with multiple women, I realized that I still enjoyed white women and American women, and that even being super bad health at that point, I will admit, the Philippines really fucks up your health if you don't stay on your shit. God, the Philippines really, that's the worst health I've ever been in my entire life, times 10. Something about the laziness and just the everything being so cheap and having so much money and just always like not drinking and not partying. So like food became like me and my girl's favorite pastime, like sitting around and doing nothing. And it just was really, really, really bad. So look out for your health, man. If you are going to be out there, and try to really, really stay on your game with the training or the working out and stuff. We did really good like first 6 months to 9 months, but then after her Tita passed, we really, really fell into a bit of a depression. I can't go into the details about that, even though I'm not in the Philippines. I'll just do it out of respect. I won't say the truth. I guess maybe if you message me privately or if you do a consultation or something, I can maybe reveal that. But no worries. Anyway, so yeah, guys, at the end of the day, I just don't have any desire to ever go back. I think the quality of life is super low. I think the laws are really garbage, and I feel sad for people that are locked up in any country like that. Um, Beautiful beaches. Would love to live in Boracay or something, but I just think the laws are like archaic and just stupid. And I just I left the Philippines permanently. I know it's fucking crazy. I know everybody loves to go back when they need money and shit. Dude, I'm good. I'm good, brother. So, anyways, guys, love y'all to death. Maybe we'll do a part two, but the reality is just watch the video, good and bad. You'll probably have a good 2-3 year run. If you last beyond that, it's probably because you don't have the money to leave or to travel somewhere else or something. But either way, man, not discouraging you from coming. I can still tell you everything you need to know. BGC will get boring after walking in circles after about a year. But I mean, if you have nothing going on and you need to live on a super low amount of money, fucking do it, man. It's an awesome deal. You can definitely get a girlfriend. You definitely get girls. You can definitely, meet other expats and network, go to cool beaches. You can live for next to nothing. But for me, I was sitting there at like 48 years old and thinking, is this really how my story ends? Like, for me, I get bored, like with women. Like, I remember when I was with Erica, I remember being like 5 days in and being bored, to be brutally honest, when we were in Mactan, Newtown. And I was like, damn, you're fucked up. You just met a girl that's like half your age that it has a really, really hot body and stuff, and you're already bored with her after 5 days. And my girl was much hotter than her, my ex, so she was able to keep my attention like for about 6 months, and then I guess I just didn't. I don't know. I'm not good at breaking up with people, and I really, really fell for her. We were good companions, but I'm fucked up because I've been with so many women that it's really, really hard for me to just, you know, be with one. So that was kind of where that went, and it just felt more like a companionship at the end. And I wish her nothing but the best, though. And I still try to keep in touch, and I'll be there for her if she needs me. So that was the person that really kept me in the Philippines for that extra year and a half or whatever. And before I met her, I was pretty much ready to leave because the Filipinos are generally not my type. She was super westernized and super hot, so it made sense. But outside of that, it's not my bag. I don't know how to explain it. But either way, guys, do what you want to do. Still love the Philippines. Still say, if you can handle all the things I mentioned, go check it out, man. If you're lonely, if you're older, if you've lost your looks, you're heavy, you're just bored, you got low income, you want to just take a cool vacation, you're a young dude, you want to go fucking, scuba diving or whatever, knock yourself out, man. Beautiful country, beautiful beaches. But my chapter is closed there permanently. But I mean, I love what the Philippines did for me, and I love the memories. My ex, I had some fucking great times, man. And I was able to lead hundreds of you guys there, find you some of you guys some wives and some girlfriends and stuff. Even if you didn't appreciate it, you're a doofus. It's okay. I like to help out the less fortunate.